You've kind of changed your tone to include all this world views and stuff. How did that come about, and do you see that as a very important part of your art now? Is that where it's going?
I spent the first 10 years of my career really putting a lot of my images out there that had a general antagonism and the concept of question conspicuous consumption, question authority. But when Bush took office, I felt like it was important for me to talk a little bit more about specific topics in my work, and especially more recently with the success of the Obama poster, I've been asked to be involved in all sorts of philanthropic causes, and I've also been very politically engaged and able to do things that express my point of view on a number of causes, but also help those causes by supplying artwork and generating money for them. So to me, the foundation's already been laid, where I put my thing out there. The concept of how grassroots activism and images in public space work has been very, very well developed, I think, for me. So now I can go and I can tackle specific causes, and always just doing work that sort of embodies that punk rock, do-it-yourself spirit is going to be part of what I do. But I also am dealing with some serious, bigger political issues.
What are your? I know that Palestine and the Israeli conflict is one of your serious issues. What are some of the other issues that you're dealing with?
There's several different things I'm dealing with
on a global.
But Israel, Palestine. I think that the situation in Palestine is very unfortunate. Israel can't punish the many for the actions of the few. And I think that their actions are just fueling hatred and creating more terrorists. That's a very touchy subject with a lot of people, but something I feel strongly about. I feel strongly about human rights, whether it's Darfur, Uganda, Burma. I'm doing a lot of work to try to shed light on situations and also raise money for different projects. Global warming is something that I'm really worried about, so trying to do some environmental posters, get people to recognize that global warming needs to be dealt with, but also clean energy. I did a windmill poster, a project with MoveOn.org. Even if you look at my politics as left-leaning, clean energy is it should be a bipartisan issue, because the left-leaning hippie can say, hug the planet, save the planet, but the economic imperialist can say green energy and that technology is what is going to allow the United States to remain economically dominant. So it's just a win-win, and I have young daughters, and I'm worried about the planet they're going to inherit.